excuse all the mess. I'm going through all my clothes to see what I can no longer fit and what I can now fit so I can avoid buying new stuff because I already have a lot of stuff. So what can be donated and what I can now keep. And as most of you know, in 2020, during the pandemic, I gained, I think, close to 55 pounds because of the pandemic and because of a lot of traumatic events that happened during that time. I kind of just tapped out on life. And I've lost, like, I think it's 48 pounds as of today. So I decided to go ahead and see what I can fit because a lot of my clothes are now loose. And I tried on this pair of jeans specifically. And I almost freaked out when I tried them on. Not because, oh my gosh, I can fit these again. But because in 2018, when I wore these are a size 2. In 2018, when I wore these jeans, there was a specific instance when I was out with friends. And I thought that my body looked the way it did when I was a size 14. And that's how crazy eating disorders are. And at this size, a size 2, I was trying to lose 15 pounds. And I can look at this now and think to myself, what the fuck was I on? Body dysmorphia, depression. I was talking to this guy. It was a whole Legally Blonde situation, which I can do a whole story time on. Quite literally, I got a job just to impress him because he had that job. And, he was very much a fucking Warner. Anyway, so, yeah. And now that I've healed, I've not only lost the weight, but I've lost the trauma. I've done the healing work. And now I'm just looking, I'm like, wow, if only I realized just how much a hot ass bitch I was. And you can be a hot ass bitch at any size. I'm not just saying, oh, you're a size 2, so you're a hot ass bitch. I'm saying, honestly, it had nothing to do with size. I just didn't like myself very much because I let guys convince me that I was unlikable. So I was desperately trying to do whatever I thought would make them like me. And again, I was slowly coming out of my pick me era. And at that time, I just thought, well, maybe if I was skinnier, this guy would like me. And it had nothing to do with that. He was just a turd. That's all that was. So this is for women at any size. I'm not saying you have to lose weight or you have to be a size 2. That was not the message. Don't be stitching my video all over the internet saying that's what I said, because it's not. I know people don't listen and they like to jump over a cliff into the river of conclusions. What I'm saying is, look at you. Get somebody that you love to look at you if you don't trust your own opinion of yourself, because there's time, obviously, you see I was delusional. Have somebody that you love and trust look at you. Post a picture. Have me look at you. And say, you know what, am I as ugly as I think? Is something wrong with me? And I'm going to be like, girl, you're fucking crazy. I don't even have to see you. And I know you're insane. There's nothing wrong with you. You're fine. So anyway, I gained the weight sort of because of a man that I went through a very traumatic situation with, and I kind of gave up on myself. And even when I was this size, I was trying to lose weight because of a man. For fuck's sake. So now that I'm back here and I did it for myself, I realized nothing was ever fucking wrong with me. I was just fine. And fuck these fucking men. And it almost brings tears to my eyes that, oh, let me suck it up. Suck it up. Suck it up. You're not going to cry right now. I ugly cry, and I don't want to see that on camera unless I'm getting paid to act in a movie. But it just breaks my heart that there are so many women out here killing themselves to be whatever they think a man would like. And once you get to whatever it is they like, because of the fact that they're just a shitty man, it still doesn't work, and then you frustrate yourself even more. You're okay. You're fine as you are. You don't need any nips and tucks unless that's what you want to do. It's okay. You can do whatever you want. I'm considering getting, some Botox. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Don't tell me I don't need it. I just want to do it for me if I do it. So that's not, calm down. But yeah, unless it's what you want to do for yourself, don't do it for somebody else. I don't care if it's your husband, boyfriend, fiance, some kind of friend group you want to be a part of. If it's not for you, don't do it, because you will never know peace and you will never find happiness. Now, I feel like I'm back to my starting point. And I'm at this point as somebody who has a new perspective, as somebody who is now healed, and as somebody who doesn't give a fuck what a man wants. I just don't care. I'm happy. So it's a totally different situation. So instead of me putting on these pants and thinking, oh my gosh, something's wrong with me, I need to lose 15 more pounds, I need to... Now I try on these jeans and I'm like, you pretty little thing. Ooh, I love to turn them on. I like to be a Levi. Now I think I'm hot shit. You can't tell me a fuck shit thing. And I want all women to feel that way, because a lot of beauty standards that we have are set in place to try to please men who don't deserve our fucking attention. So if you're gonna do something to your body, make sure it's healthy, getting into therapy, be realistic, and make sure you're just doing it for you and not somebody else, because that's a huge mistake and you won't have peace about it. Bye.